I put it up on the forums to see what's going on. Maybe somebody else has an idea. But down here, we had dug out this nice long tunnel going to Nikolai's house. And
soon to be.
Yeah, well, soon to be house. Now we had rails that went all the way through to here. You know, they came all the way back to right here and turned around. Well, he placed down a couple of the U.S. rail carts, and I'll pull them up right here so you can see them.
The flat one.
Oh yeah, flat carts. Okay, so flat cart US, the 29326, and when he placed them down, he placed one down.
One being placed down, by the way.
Yeah, he placed one down. You had the engine, right? You were trying to link it to the engine?
It was linked. It was all linked up, and then I did a test run, came back, parked it, took it off to try a different cart, and they stayed there.
Okay, so this is what they are. Now I'm not going to, like, you can sit on these. You can right click and sit on them, but I'm not going to, because every time that happens I get stuck there, and every time I click the button to log out and log back in, well, it logs me in 2 blocks underneath the ground, and if it weren't for the fact that I had the boots of the Traveler on, I wouldn't have even been able to jump out of it. I'd have died right there and all my stuff would have been lost. So this is a very interesting glitch. I have noted it, and I have logged it into the Feed the Beast server or the support forums. So we'll see what comes of that one. We have no clue yet as of what's going on with it. So until then, we're just blocking that area off. We're not touching it, and we're just going to go use this as our walkway from here on out. There. Just use it to come down here. Now we found out with the train carts by messing around with them that Nikolai had used some of our resources and built up a couple of these train carts. Put a bunch of random items in here. You have a couple of high-speed locomotives in here from your tests earlier.
Yeah, of course.
He was doing a little bit of stuff in creative so we could test out some issues that were popping up. But we found out that using a furnace cart literally pushes these things at like Mach speeds around this thing. So any building or digging or anything that needs to be done at the far side, we'll probably just use those and then transfer them back and forth. That cart was built legitimately. Just the stuff inside of it wasn't. Well, a few of the items inside of it weren't. So.
Hey, check this out.
Coming. Not going to do too much recording today. Might pop off here in just a few. I got a bit of a headache. Again, take some medication for it. Seriously. I can't even catch up to you.
Okay, I figured out. Well, I figured out one thing.
What's that?
How the trains. It seems that if you start looking a different direction than facing forward, that's when the train starts doing that walkie where it starts facing backwards and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we were having some issues with that one too, trying to figure out why in the world it would just randomly face different directions. So
150 kilometers per hour. Woohoo!
It's crazy.
So I mean, it might be viable to actually use so if we do it that way, we just have to use a train that faces the correct way. Whoa.
I don't know, dude. If we keep having issues, I don't.
Something weird just happened.
What?
Are you still down below?
Well, yeah, I'm running to you.
Okay, you're about to see it. Okay, there it goes. It fixed itself.
It just went through me. Well, then it stopped. You're still way down over here, though. Nope, there you are.
Yep.
That was lag if I ever saw it.
Yeah, I think that's why when we see the train pushing the cart, it's lag.
Well, I mean, it could be. I mean, I'm running a high-powered server here. It's not like I'm running some cheap-ass thing. But I'm telling you, man, with the other issues that there are trying to integrate Traincraft and industrial craft, I just don't think the trains are going to be a smart idea. The train carts, maybe, because they're usable. Like, we can store stuff in them and move them. and use the powered furnaces because they move really fast and a long distance on one piece of coal. But
like this ain't still moving.
yeah, well, hey, in a couple hundred years, I'm sure it'll get all the way down to the other side. But see,
Actually,
you weren't even in it, and it turned. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you weren't even in it, and it turned and looked the other direction, like it was trying to drive back the other direction.
Like that?
Yeah, but you weren't in it.
Yeah, I saw it though.
Anyways, dude, I think for right now, until Traincraft has been better integrated, I just think the trains are not going to be a smart idea. We can do a couple of carts filled with junk, and
Oh, there goes.
yeah.
I think that's to do with the fact that the cart behind it's still trying to push forward.
I don't think this thing has a damn clue what it's doing. I honestly don't think that it's not fully integrated yet.
Probably not.
So,
Hang on, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
and like I said, I don't like the fact that I can walk right through these things without it even showing up as an item. See, it's got all those white squares in it, though, dude. If you screw this up, I'm not going to rebuild this.
Let me out!
Just into the garbage it goes. Click. That crap out of my hand.
It's so crazy.
I'm just telling you, dude. Yeah, I know it's interesting, but it's just not gonna work. Okay?
Alright, how about that one?
They're the same size. 6 and 6.
Yeah, but we got containers.
Dude, I had to live in a Connex. I don't want to sit there and freaking be reminded of that fact.
Alright, see you at the end.
Ugh.
I think the train's traveling so fast that it's actually like, holy moly.
I don't really care. Like I said, I think that I don't think that the Traincraft thing is going to be something we can work with right now.
Yeah, unfortunately. As the viewers can see.
As it is, I can't even get home because of you.
Just the engine, though.
Do what?
I bet if we were to use just the engine to move around, it'd be easier.
Well, potentially, yeah. Could always build 2 engines, and each one of us has one. But the thing is that okay, now we got to deal with building 2 engines and riding them back and forth and all this other stuff. I'm just saying, Frank. I know you really want to use it, and maybe in single player it's better, but for the server, it's just not going to work right now.
It's not as good in single player.
Okay,
either.
well then, what's the point? Do you get it?
Because it's fucking trains.
Okay, well, if they're causing problems on the server, I don't want to have to reboot the server again. I just did that. As it is, we have to block off an entire section now.
Maybe it would be better if we actually did it.
I mean, are you going to listen to me for once? Because you usually don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use the trains anymore for that. Just because of what it's doing.
I mean, yeah.
And if they do update trains, I'll test it on single player first.
Well, I mean, we can always test it here, but we'll have to designate a testing area. That way, if things get messed up, it's not going to mess up our house. I mean, as it is, we're probably going to end up moving everything anyways. We can put all these...
What do you mean moving it?
Well, I mean, you're going to move way the hell out. I might as well find something that's relatively close to where you're at, but,
True. Too bad we couldn't do like a reset to it, so we didn't have to worry about that stupid spot.
Well, yeah, and then lose all this crap that we have. I don't want to have to go through that again.
That's what creative's
No, that's
for.
the point. Is I don't want to have to go through and mark everything up as to what we have now. I think if we're going to move, we'll just move it via the train carts, or I can just hook up one super massive long piping system all the way over there. It'd probably cause a horrendous amount of lag,
Yeah.
though.
It probably would be safer if we actually move from the area where it glitched.
Yeah.
And then we can use the spot as a testing for the trains later.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, I mean, I got 2 carts. I could build a couple more.
Well, it'd be useful to take out these double chests, but each one of those carts is a double chest in size, and that's it.
Right. I could attach those train carts together. We could attach like 3 or 4 and then push them down the road.
Dude, with as many as fast as they were moving, even being full earlier, I'm sure we could attach like 20 of them together and send everything all at once using one powered cart or one furnace cart. I mean,
True.
It doesn't appear to affect it at all, weight-wise.
Well, stuff like these, I know stuff we're not going to need. All this train crap. We can leave it here. The distiller and stuff, we ain't going to use that.
This will be the second time we've moved in this one series. And we're not even that far in.
Unfortunately, it was actually because of a glitch.
Yeah. Ah, that means I gotta get rid of all my lava tanks.
Do you want me to try to build some storage tanks also for liquid?
If you do some liquid tanks, that'd be pretty dang useful. How do we load those things, though? Like, I'm sure there's gotta be...
By bucket.
There's gotta be a better way. Like... what about the liquid loaders and unloaders? How about we test that theory really quick? Liquid loader and unloader, you've never seen those? Do it up top. Do it up top. Just build one inside the house right here. Just here's a couple of pieces of track, and I'll put down a...
Now, what do you want?
Put a tank cart, one of those big ones.
Okay, let me find a good one.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into creative mode here, and we'll test a theory here, folks, and we'll see what happens. And then if the theory works, then I'll build it legitimately before we move everything. Liquid. Yes. Liquid loader. Oops. Okay. Yes, I need 64 liquid loaders. Quick.
Alright, there's one. I got three.
I just want one. That's all I want.
Well, depending on which one might not work.
Like I said, give me a minute. Let me see what I have here. I know I have some freaking piping around here somewhere. Oh, by the way, your little dude outside is like tripping balls. He has no place to put the rest of the food.
Oh, I know.
He's like, I'm holding this. I don't know what to do. Oops, there's my piping. I thought I had a wooden one. I guess I need to make a wooden. God. Yeah, I do think I need to lay down. I'm getting a headache. I've got a headache. Where the hell is it? I just saw it a minute ago. People on TV, on YouTube. Help me! There it is. Okay. So now I know I have an engine or a pump around here somewhere too. Alright, I know where a pump is at. Whee! Splash.
You could have just gave yourself one to test
Yeah,
this.
I don't want to keep going between creative and the other thing.
So now you're wasting the viewer's time.
No, it doesn't matter. If they don't want to watch it, they don't have to watch it. That's kind of how that one works.
Fast forward.
I don't know. I figure most of the viewers are, you know, the ones that are watching me anyways are probably just being nice. So let them be interested or not interested as they see fit, and if they don't like it, they can just watch the next video. Or fast forward, yeah. I mean, fast forward works. It's not like it was going to take that long anyways, but here we go. Okay, so let's put this here, this here. Only really need one. Oops. There. Let's grab. Yeah. If it keeps moving, it's going to drive me nuts. Can we push it back forward? There. That should help. Hopefully. Okay, and then... Raft. Alright, well that tells me that doesn't work.
No.
And none of these carts are gonna do it, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I know, I'm just trying it.
Whoa. Oh well. It's all good. Alright, so that was pointless. So like I said, the only other thing I can think of is moving all this stuff.
500 buckets.
Well, no, I don't know, maybe not even bothering with it, just break them all, take all the tanks and load up on fuel at another spot. You know.
There is that massive volcano
that's
out there.
true. That gives us one thing, but I need an underground cave system with tons of lava in it.
Pretty sure there's one nearby.
Because I don't think there's a way without Mistcraft of being able to teleport directly between dimensions anymore. So I might have to consider using tin canisters or lava buckets or something like that, and then take them back and forth through the world, you know.
Damn, Mistcraft would be nice to have again.
For that one thing, right? If not for that one thing.
Well, no, then I could have my snow world and wouldn't have to keep finding places.
Well, just because you're picky. Well, let's go over to your area really quick, and let's go show the viewers what's going on over there, what you're getting prepped up to do. God dang, they're all full.
Dude, we need better...
Well, yeah. That was kind of the reason what I was doing over here. Don't you remember?
Right here.
I was trying to set stuff up.
We'll put a nuke right here.
What?
Right here.
Oh, nuke.
Nuke.
I want to have all this. I want to take all this stuff with me, though. So.
We run underground.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna run over there, and I'll bring you all back in when we're done.